So what I'm going to do is, once you have decided where you want your power connection to be, so these are the connecting wires to your layout, or rather the tracks as we call it, or rail joiners. So you join them. So first you join like so. You take the wire through the gap below this rail for one. Join the other side. Once you get a good hold, just press it. Right? Now check throughout your circle if there are any unnatural gaps, if all the tracks are level, before you move on to the next step. The next thing to understand is the controllers, right? So this is my train controller. So this has, so let's understand the input and the output. So on the side, so you have 12 volt 3 amp power input, which is essentially given by this adapter. Then behind you have two track, where the two wires that you have just attached to your rails will go in there. The front you have the direction switch with the center stop option. So this is your emergency stop, or if you have to change direction, you first you come to stop and then you change direction. You have your LED indication, and you have the throttle. So it starts from, of course, stop, then slow, medium speed and high speed, and we will see how to do that control. So in order to make the connection, so you have this jack here that goes there, and you hold it. Once the connection is done with the mains, so it's time to connect the track. Now you have a red wire and a black wire, and you have a little bit of tinned end, exposed end here. So the way you have to connect it is, this is spring loaded. So you press this and slide one wire so that it sticks. So you should not be able to pull them out. Do the same thing. It does not matter which wire go which side, so you can put red or black in either of these two ports. To run your trains. Now if you hear that click noise, if you move your throttle, and you will see the LED here lights and then gets brighter. That being said, till the time you are in the off position, no train will move. Okay, so let's check that after placing a locomotive on the track. Is placed on the track, so you can flip the direction switch, and if you want to align the direction of your train with the direction mentioned here, that is, if I am sitting here and this arrow is towards my right, if you run the train and it goes in other direction, the easiest way to fix that is switch off your controller, change the orientation of the wire. So where the red wire was, put the black wire, and where you had the black wire, you put the red wire. Right? Now, if I move it, you hear the click noise, the light will come on, and the loco will start slowly. It's very important in the beginning to keep it in slow. So since it's a new train set, you might not get the responsive. So responsive will depend from model to model. So wherever the loco starts moving, you make sure you run it in slow to medium speed first. So when you're running in the size of this circle that is there included in the train set, we recommend to keep your locomotive speed within the medium range. That is, maximum you go till this range. Do not move to the high. The locomotive and the coaches will definitely run at high speed, but there is a chance that it might derail your locomotive and cause excessive stress in a small circle moving like this. Now if you want to stop the loco and change direction, come to slow, then to stop, switch off, come to off position first in your direction switch, then move it to the other direction, and then repeat the process. So again, always start slow, increase the speed slowly, and then move to your desired speed. Now that all the coaches are coupled, so I am in the forward direction for the locomotive. You switch it on, move away from the stop position. So the loco will still not move, it is in slow. So move slowly. Don't go all the way. You will actually make the wheels slip and the loco jerk. So till you get movement. So once you start getting movement, you hold the speed here pretty much in the midsection for a while till the train actually is comfortably running. Make sure your wires and anything else is not causing any hindrance to the movement of the rail. So it might be a good idea to tape your wires here while you are running your train for the first time, or if you are doing it in a temporary situation. So as discussed before, ideally you will never be running this train in high speed in such a small radius circle. But if you want to go a little faster, you go slowly, one notch at a time. Stay in the medium range. Go slightly faster. And while you are going faster, you observe if something is going wrong in your train. So if it is running smoothly, only then you go faster. If you hear any sort of weird noise, derailment noise, if you see that the coaches or the locomotive is vibrating, then you slow down, stop, inspect for the issues, and then go ahead and try again. So I am at the end of the medium range, and this is where I am going to stop for this particular size of circle. If you have a bigger circle or a room full of layout, you can pretty much go all the way to the high. So stopping also, if you do it gradually, you get a realistic effect, and not only just a realistic effect, you can actually control pretty nicely where you want to stop the train. So see, here is a little bit of play in the throttle, so I can bring it to an exact stop wherever I want to.
You're also stuck in a loop, no? I mean, the whole thing is so perfect. These joiners are so finely attached, bro. That sound only comes because over there the joiners have much more gap. It's very fine. That's why you won't get that sound that much.
Locopilot is off duty, no? Now he's taking this thing on the guard gun. हवा खाते हुए जा रहा है बंदा.
Remove this one.
No, that's okay. Let it be. Let it be.
No, remove this one.
You have to change the tracks, no?
Yeah. These tracks will be too weak. It's there on Prasanna's too.
Apudi.